Because the Bible says you should buy the truth and sell it not. So I believe in the truth. Truth remains the bound. The Bible says if you know the truth, truth shall set you free. It is only by truth that people cannot close your eyes with money, with sentiments, with emotion, with whatever thing, because you know the truth. We survived that one again. Our APM was sworn in as an APM. When we was sworn in as an APM, he worked for 1 consecutive year, not 3 months, not 6 months, not 9 months, 1 year plus. Then the cabinet deemed it necessary. Why? Because there are an office that one have to enter as a PM, not as an acting. He had been in the acting capacity for 1 year and plus. Going back from his credentials, how Ngozi crippled the activities in Finland in 2024 December. How Uche, we are calling him, the money that was contributed for the convention was hushed by Ngozi. If not for that APM then, if not for that Minister of Finance then, that convention wouldn't have hold. And that would, had it been the condition didn't hold, that would have been the end of the struggle. Because people that had believed of a little will not believe us again. But that man stood his ground. When he stood his ground, the convention were held. After it was held, they overthrow him, they suspend him, they suspend Akbarawa, they suspend other meaningful people. And yet, these people, from nothing, from nowhere, they organize themselves, and they arrange themselves, about few people, not up to 10 people there, and form a government, which is bridge where we are now. Why am I saying this thing? I believe in result oriented. Whatever thing I'm doing, where I worked before, if they send you to go and bring something in the nearby village, if you are going, the bridge break, they expect you to use the helicopter and fly over and go and bring that in. So there must be a result. Now, we have watched them keenly for 1 year. I know when Ngozi said that there will be plane that will take them there, that will take them back to Nigeria. I know when he introduced ID card. I know when she introduced whistle. I know when she introduced radio transmitter. All these things, none of them have come out to the limelight. We didn't see any of them. But lo and behold, here we are working with our little thing we have. We have a positive result that can warrant Nigeria to pay $9 million US. Come on. I think we are doing exploits. There is something, impression I want us to correct here. When our former PM was on seat, he did exploits. He is our man. He remained our man. He's not our enemy. But in the spirit of moving forward, we must, necessity is upon us to appoint a new leader that will take us forward. Last time, Sister Stella, we were hosting a space. I took a little time to narrate how Israelites left Egypt when they were going to Canaan. It was started by Moses, a prophet of 430 years.
Fulani terrorist, Chukwuike Dominic, go to your page. Go to
from Joshua
page.
to Judea, from Judea to Samuel.
You don't
so
like
anybody that is behind, the baton have taken away from him and given to another person. Let us not cry so much.
You think we don't?
We are serving PM Ekpa, former PM Ekpa. We are serving him. Let him concentrate where he is. And what we are doing outside here, we bring him out. It is not the noise that they are making on social media, we bring him out. The one that I've met for the past year have not done anything at all. So let us not do that. I want to summarize by a story that happened when I was in theological school. We were given an opportunity to write a composition about what God does. and what Satan does, what devil does. A particular student, we are writing about the goodness of the Lord, about the mercy of the Lord, about the majesty of the Lord, about the power of God, about the grace of God, about the peace of God. Everything God does, keep on writing about it. He was writing those things until when the time was up. There was no time to write for the one of the devil. He ended up ending up that essay. No space for the devil. I don't want us to give space again for those people that are far away.
Facebook or YouTube or TikTok.
We should be their headache.
Your lane. Go to your platform.
They should not be our headache.
Go to terrorist pages.
Let us put our eyes on the ball the way we put our eyes, how we fix our eye on the ball. And keep on moving forward.
PM Oge Nkere.
I want to tell you from my location that you can feel, you can sense the presence of Biafra. Everybody at all, the both Tom and Dick and Hore can see the handwriting on the wall. Many take care you fast. Already is here. So if that thing that we have been doing that make us to reach here, let us amplify it. Let us put more fire on it so that we go forward. As for $9 million lobby that the Nigerian government pay, as you know, lift. When you see a toad, you kick a toad. You have lifted that toad to a place you would have climbed, go for a very long time. That $9 million have opened a kind of worm. It has begun to talk about how realistic this country is, how sincere are they, how stupid are they, and how foolish are they. My wonderful Biafrans, I want to thank you people all. I want to plead with us that we should be focused and be result oriented. Thank you so much. I lay my mic here.
Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you for your submission. God bless you.
Thank you for
let us have a little refreshment here
from Facebook
or relaxation here.
TikTok.
Let me see with you, please.
Ex-Briggy cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra. Biafra's already stopped them on their track. That is why they don't go. They can't move anywhere. Not waste some of us. Not waste some of us. I promise you today, the money you are giving to is a waste because they can't go back. Once they take one step, we are taking 5 steps ahead of them.
Listen,
ex-Briggy cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra. Biafra's already stopped them on their track. That is why they don't go. They can't move anywhere. Not waste some of us. Not waste some of us. I promise you today, the money you are giving to is a waste because they cannot go anywhere. They can't go back. Once they take one step, we are taking 5 steps ahead.
Now, this woman, I read that
mental side.
She is calling anyway. These are just past stories because that criminal lobbyist is what is shaking the foundation of Nigeria today, and they're on their toes. They're taking their flight. And from her program, what I'm reading on the social media, she says she's open for a roundtable discussion with Tinubu. Tinubu has called her and said, "Come here. What is this that I'm hearing?" So she is indirectly going to have meeting with Tinubu to render account because she has to refund the money she got from Tinubu. Yes, so it is playing out. Let's listen to this one before I give the mic. My CEO, our CEO is welcome. I'll give the mic to you. Just let us cover our name small because I'm sorry, just 1 minute.
They want to keep sharing. Happen why is to lobbyist criminal. Lobbyist that is bringing Trump to Nigeria today. Corner or criminal. It seems no Biafra can why abu full and terrorists.
All the Biafra citizens are going to be going out to their daily work every
Tell me how you can use whistle. This whistle that he's giving them and selling $99. How can she use
Biafra survival whistle? It's
change this Fulani with weapons.
Stop the killing of innocent persons by the terrorist state of Nigerian military, police, security, and all their lives in Biafra.
Okay, our CEO is no. Let me allow you to talk. Welcome, sir. You have the mic.
On TikTok. Can you imagine? Can you use this weapon to chase away
Fulani terrorists
in our land? And some people are following
welcome.
Guess what? The people following
all the cabinet members who are here on this space. I greet each and every one of you. The media team.
Our PM bringing Trump to the Christians. She never talk of Christian genocide. Did you hear her say anything?
I want to extend a warm greeting to our defense forces.
Our money.
Those who are making sure that our homeland,
from YouTube,
children back home are safe.
In DPM,
those who are making sure that our land is not overrun by the terrorists.
Did you see her?
Continue to protect each and every one of you. And all the friends of Biafra who are here, you're welcome and thanks for joining us today. I'm not going to stay long. I have a few things I'm running up on, but my mind was just called to something which I really would like to correct here, just for those who are not familiar with what we're doing, those who have just joined us. Toto, you have given an elaborate explanation of what has transpired, and you made it very clear. It wouldn't be for people who are Biafrans who are constantly on the space or who are constantly with us, because they already know what it is, what transpired between all the coup plotters and why they had to be, why they had to exit the Biafra Republic government in exile.
Fulani terrorists, repented Boko Haram.
Ima Madabo, I never like calling these people's names because it really is of no relevance to me. People who are distractions to what we're doing don't really matter to me. I prefer not to call their names because calling their names makes them more relevant in my own understanding, and they are irrelevant. But Ima and his friends, associates, few friends who, because of their evil, were kicked out of Brigade, first by their suspension of both the back and what is it called?
And you are still coming to cry. Keep
the
crying.
committee that he chaired.
Because you must buy. You say.
Are of the smallest number of people we have experienced when it comes to coup plotting in what we are doing.
Go and
when they did what they did, it was very important that they left.
Mention all of them.
Brigade.
We will be here.
It was very important that both back was dissolved and that those people will leave Brigade. The government you have today, which is you and I, are the Brigade. Ima and his friends are just a few people. You want to call their names? You can mention them in your 5 fingers. The fact that they try to coerce other people or lead people who join them in their plots is what makes them evil as they are. I want people not to forget. These people in the prime of their plot, when they distorted the website of the Biafra Republic government in exile using their rats, our ex-prime minister told them to restore the website and the payment site to its original form, which they refused. They blatantly refused that order or that instruction from Mazi Simon Ekpa. Not only did they refuse to do that, like Tutor pointed out, they implored the help of media personnel, independent media personnel, who claim that our defense forces were the Fulanis committing all the crimes and the atrocities going on in our land, in order to distort what we are doing. There are so many reasons why they had to leave Briggy. But Briggy, Biafra Republic government in exile, which you and I are a member of, are part of, don't go anywhere. We didn't move for anybody. That's why we are still able today to do what we are doing. That's why we are able today to still speak. That's why we are able today to go to Washington, D.C., and they listen to what we're saying. They fought our lobbyist, Elias, in all ways, fought our attorney in all ways. You know, when you talk about their fight against our PM, Mazi Oge, that's like it's been going on forever. Behind the scene, they were fighting our leader, Mazi Oge Nkere. These were the same people calling Biafrans, fellow citizens, telling them not to make donations for their freedom. So their fight didn't start today. I have more information about the people in Bak and Imam Madabo than so many people would ever imagine. But that's not why I came up here. I came up here because somebody said that we had to leave to form a government. Brigi is from the beginning till today the same government that you have already always known. The same government that made our prime minister, our ex-prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the prime minister. If Ima and his friends had a larger percentage of the cabinet members with them, they would have tried to organize an election to overthrow the government. But because they do not, they try to go through the back way to do what they did. Don't get it confused. Biafra Republic government in exile is the vehicle that would get us to our homeland. All we need to do as Biafran citizens is to fuel this vehicle. That is what we need to do. It starts with you and I. You're not going to wait for anybody to do it for you. The journey of 1,000 steps, they say, 1,000 miles, they say, starts with a single step. That single step starts with you and I. Every single one of us pitching in our part will get us to where we're going. But like I've always said, it's not just about saying it. It's about avoiding hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, where we have thousands of people who claim to align themselves and understand what we are doing. But you have just a few who are dedicated in doing what they are supposed to do. I heard Twitter say it was only 10 people who shared the space. It doesn't cost you a thing to share the space. What sharing the space does is part of your contribution in the media, even if you're not speaking. But you are helping to pass the information across to other people. You wouldn't. So many people wouldn't share the space, but they are very quick to share.
I'm not sharing, but
the propagandas of the enemy, giving them views,
without even
sharing their misinformation on the media. Even though you know those things they're saying are lies, why are you sharing it? Why are you publicizing their lies?
Now you go collect the breakfast.
But then we come to the space and we have to beg people to share the space.
Let's go
to invite your fellow comrades, your friends, the people you intend to get a message across to. We have to beg you to pass the message across to them.
Washington, they are money.
That's not okay.
I'm graduate. They know what they are doing. Oh, and with Trump. So he can donate. I never see this
today
in fundraising.
Is the lobbyist committee town hall.
Places. Jenna fundraising, let's go.
I want to remind people that these men and women that we just called and mentioned their names here said that we do not need lobbying to get Biafra. We do not need to have lobbyists. Mind you, they are doctors and professors according to their qualifications. I don't know if they got it from the Nigerian system where you buy certificates, or they actually studied and got those certificates or qualifications. But that's the claim that they made. Same thing with the psychiatric woman in Atlanta who labeled our lobbyists all sorts of names, insulting our attorney and everyone.
Since I made Christian genocide, have you?
What does that tell you? None of these people understand what we have to do to get into our homeland. They are all here to distract you and I. That is the job they have been paid to do. But glory be to God, we have a prime minister who has not just a degree, but professor in common sense. Knows the right thing to do, knows the right people to meet, and he is doing it without looking back, without thinking about all the insults, without thinking about what his fellow comrades are saying right in front of him and behind him. A lot of people here do not know that the intention of the so-called back dissolved was to micromanage our then APM. Wanted to instruct, to give orders on what he has to do and what he shouldn't do. You can't.
Thank you for sharing. I see everybody in there.
Please, Biafrans, those who are listening to us, our friends of Biafra who are here, just like you throw support for Iran and all those who are being persecuted all over the world, the Biafran people seek your support, financially and otherwise. Whichever way you can support us, get our message across to the world, to know and hear about the plight of the Biafran people, please help us and do so. And every Biafran who believes that our leader NNAMDI KANU stands for the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, stands for the protection of the lives of the citizens of Biafra, the time is now for you to rise up and join what we're doing. Stop sitting on the fence. It helps no one. If the Iranian citizens who are not living in Iran, over 100,000 Iranians are in Canada under the snow protesting for their freedom. What is stopping you from doing your part? Have your people not been killed enough? The time is now. Delay, they say, is dangerous. And our people in our tongue, we say, Amen, Gwangwe, Mehelo, Dachi. Maninu koma million no bala fufu. Let's unite and fight our common enemy. Our common enemy is the Islamic State in Nigeria and their friends, and the so-called political elites in our land, the illegitimate political elites in our land, the native doctors who are not telling you the truth, the pastors who are lying to you. These are your enemies. The political chiefs in our communities are your enemies. It is time we rise up and do the needful. Your 1,000 AJ can go a long way. We just need you, your brothers, and your friends, and your friends' friends, and your friends' friends to do the needful, and we will get into our homeland. Join us in our lobby committee town hall today. Let's talk about the progress of Biafra and how to move this movement forward. We're fighting a lobby war, like you heard them describe it in the global stage. Be a part of those who are providing aid for those who are fighting this war. Thank you so much, tutors. 1 million, my six. I appreciate you for being here. Please, when people bring wrong narratives, stop them and correct them immediately. Don't let their misinformation fly on the Briggy space. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you soon.
Thank you so much, original COS. Thank you so much for the correction. Yeah, maybe we just keep. We did not hear when the person made such a statement. Thank you so much for picking it out and correcting it immediately. Yeah, thank you so much. That's why we are a team. What the host cannot hear, if anybody should pick out something like that, please immediately.
You find me. I want to connect that narrative because I captured it immediately. I know say
Wait,
you go for last time
the
well.
way that you have behaved. Wait, Onyeka, did you see the way our COS corrected it? He did not interject anyone. Yes. So we have to just follow the procedure. Immediately he heard it, he had to request for the mic and notify with his raising of hand. I gave him the mic. So that makes it to be different. So thank you so much. So if anybody should hear something like that, quickly request for the mic, raise up your hand, we'll give you the mic. You clarify the misinformation. Thank you so much, Asios. God bless you. Yeah, Onyeka, maybe you'll be the last speaker. You know, we have to end 30 minutes before our town hall meeting. So please wrap up before Information Minister will punish us. Because
So
you have the mic, Onyeka.
this thing is very, very somehow complicated, but I understand. The way our COS, that is what I wanted to correct, honestly speaking. Because when I hear that Brigi form another government, so that struck my mind that we never form government, that the same government our APM formed when it was here.
We can't hear you again, Onyeka.
Are you guys hearing?
We cannot hear you.
That kind of narrative, we take it lightly, but it means something. We never form any government. It was the same government formed by former prime minister, APM. We hold on to the gatekeeper and turn it, while the Hukopian Fulani woman trying to say he banned this, he banned this, he banned this, he banned this. I don't know who gave her the right, you know. So thank you so much for everything. That is what I wanted to correct, honestly speaking. Thank you so much.
There were. God bless you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Biafrans, we have a town hall meeting in the next 30 minutes. As our rules imply that we must end this place 30 minutes before the government program starts. I believe the Zoom link or the Zoom would have been opened by now. But that notwithstanding, we are going to give a closing remark Yes, we've spoken at length. I didn't even believe we still have one section we've not covered, but it's okay. We've touched the important thing because I wanted to know why, discuss on why the Nigerian reaction proves our effectiveness, but there's no time for that. You see, it proved it has the strongest proof that our lobbying is working. Our lobbying firm is really working very, very hard because action speaks louder than words, and Nigeria's actions are screaming. Honestly, they are screaming. So if Biafran lobbying was just noise, if it was ineffective, if it was going nowhere, why would Nigeria spend such billions of dollars to fight Biafra? It is a war between Biafra and Nigeria. It is a diplomatic war, and then we have to come together and fund this diplomatic. They have already failed. They're looking for how to share money. They've already failed. They can never win this battle. As I said, we have a lot of strategies that we are using in Washington, D.C., and our lobbyists that are doing exceptionally well with proof and evidence, because they would have ignored us. Maybe make a dismissive statement now and then, but certainly not spend that kind of millions of dollars trying to counter it. That's what they are doing. So what our lobbyist is doing, let me say because they are made up of team members, is really, really effective. And this is the reason Nigeria is panicking. For 55 years since the end of the Civil War, Nigeria has successfully kept Biafra as a domestic issue, but no more. This is the reason why they could arrest people without international consequences. It can never happen again. Somebody is there in Washington, D.C. that will make a war cry and say, no, Biafrans are being arrested unjustly and detained and killed. But we need to, fuel them. We need to give our lobbyists the oxygen that they need. And that oxygen is Eje and Ejema. So you have to join the town hall meeting today, brainstorm, give ideas, and the best idea you can give is your Eje and your Ejema. This is the time we have to gather evidence and support our lobbyists because they need documentation. They need real facts. Search everywhere and get information and pass it across to them. So it's very, very important. Thank you so much, Biafrans, for joining us in this space today. Honestly, if I want to talk now, we will not go for the town hall meeting because the interview of Patrick Smith, it has a lot. It has a lot to talk about. God just brought him out to come and validate Biafran lobbies, to come and validate Biafra Republic government in exile and discredit Nigeria. That's what the man did. That is what he did. Imagine him saying, why would they spend such millions of dollars when they have people that will go and represent them in Washington, D.C.? But who will go and deny that there is no genocide in Nigeria? They had to run to foreign lobbies to speak for them. And the foreign lobbies have just collected their money because our stronghold, Ted Cruz, even Rally Mall, they've come out to say, no. Lobbying cannot erase the blood of Christians. No amount of lobbying can do that.
Exactly.
So they've already failed. They have failed woefully. Patrick just told us that over again, that Nigeria's internal security crisis is no longer just a domestic issue. It has become a high-stake battle for influence in Washington, D.C. We broke out of that box. We are now on international political issue being fought in Washington, D.C. And that changes everything. But it can change a lot if we support with IJ and Ejema. When your oppressor can no longer contain you domestically, what do? When you have to fight, when they have to fight you on the international stage, they have lost primary control. That's what it means. They are now going out to cry. Who are they crying about? Biafra. Biafrans have killed me. Biafrans have exposed me. That is what they are doing. And we have won. And they know it. But it's too late for them. That is why they are spending all these millions of dollars. Because domestic suppression is not working anymore where Nigeria is and Biafra. We have a voice now. We must come together and fund this voice. Beginning from this night, make your New Year resolution. Do not go and give the saboteurs your money. They don't have the capacity. They will soon disappear. I am telling you, with our new Prime Minister, they have no stronghold. They will disappear very soon. I told you, Ngozi said he wants to, she's open for meeting with Tinubu, round table discussion. What will Ngozi go and discuss with Tinubu than to go and render account? That's it. Ngozi knows there's nothing like United States. Nah, the name is too long. I can't even remember the name of her own country. I don't know any country that will, bear such a name.
Let's move on.
This Patrick thing is breaking my head. Patrick said something that should make every Nigerian official very, very uncomfortable. He said, everyone we've spoken to, including people in the United States, the most authoritative sources are obviously going to be coming from civic groups in Nigeria.
Woo!
Civic groups in Nigeria, not the Nigerian government, not official channels, or civic groups. And that civic groups include all advocacy organizations. So American policymakers are now listening to civic groups, including us, Biafran advocates,
I am
over the Nigerian government official narrative. Look at the extent that we have finished Nigeria. We have finished Nigeria. Nigeria used to control 100% of what Washington heard about Nigeria. But what is happening now? We are considered authoritative sources.
Yes.
While their own government is viewed with, skepticism. Let me just use that word because that is what fits them. We have finished Nigeria, but we need to do more with our Ije and our Ijema. Yes. Now, let me end this space because Michael, there is no time. My co-host, give you your vote of thanks.
You have said it all. You have said it all. I will
make Arabu Fulani, make Arabu Komkom Fulani remember what they call Nedley, Nedley before, making go find the hole when he hide. Arabu Fulani, this message come for you. Go and look where they remember, make him tell you what he been doing. Oh,
yes.
When I pardon the talker because now when it the end, now it is sweet. So I will just give my quick summary. Our people, make I speak up for.
Next week I will give.
All right,
Monday.
thank you very much. When I record them down, Madam Nikki, I'll say you did there. We don't get. All right, so as we the round up, so I want to let our people make I just speak out for Bongo language so that our people go understand clear.
Yes, sir.
The essence of this piece, in summary, is just to let us to understand the efforts and the achievements so far. Not be say this time around, not be from our own mouth. Those people will be say they call us names, call us this, call us that. Now they don't they confess, they talk how positively, how effectively this our government and our lobbyists, how effectively with our little contribution, not this our support, what we they do, imagine I say maybe we can't add more hands, join. You see, I say if we say now every day now they go they sing the activity. So now just for us to understand and to see, not be saying now we they analyze this one now. This one now direct from their own source, from their own mouth. So we don't already get the message. I beg, make we know what we they do, make we support the right government, more we do the needful. Too much of talk no day in the evening time because they don't the dark. Everybody now need to hurry up, eat your evening food and go to bed and plan for the next day. Now we did so. If you know what be the time, you go hurry up and key in it. Right? This time around, not be by position, not be by relevant, not be by doctor, not be by this one. See, everything now they clear for your face. You see them, everybody they see them, So no talk say you don't know or you know here or that one. So avoid shame, avoid pride, keep ego, keep all those things one side and come do the needful. Wait till we just need now Nigeria and Nigeria. That's all. So our town hall meeting now they come up shortly. So that's why I see we quickly wrap up. Me, I not go even exceed more than 2 seconds now. I don't need my mic. On a do. Thank you.
Yes, so now
thank you so much. Thank you so much, my co-host, for the vote of thanks you've given to Biafrans to use that and end the space. I love you all. Yeah, those of you that joined the space late, I think it's very short. We've only spent like 2.5 hours or 3 hours. You can play the recording part of it. please help to share the space so that others will get the information and get convinced that we are not playing here. Our lobbies are what? Extremely effective. It is not from our mouth, it's from the mouth of a British national who decided not to support the Nigerian terrorist government, but supported Biafra. Let the world know that Biafra lobbies are extremely effective. Yes, so thank you so much. Let us now move, as we've gathered here, directly to our town hall meeting. I love you all, and I will not say good night. It's almost 10 p.m. here. See you in the town hall meeting. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Why they not follow us go Washington? Are they enjoying the...
Hey, I never thank my co-host. Hey, way, Minister 1 million. I thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would have forgotten. This one would have chopped fine. Thank you for your service this night. You were amazing, amazing, amazing. And all the speakers, and above all, our original CEO is, your word was full of wisdom and encouragement. God bless you all. Thank you. See you in our town hall meet. And those of you that are in the listening session, without you, will not host the space. We'll be talking to empty space, even though it is called space. You also played a part. Thank you so much. I know you are busy. You couldn't pick up the mic to speak to Biafrans. God bless you. So good night from here. No, not good night. See you in the town hall.
Everybody,
Bye.
march to town hall meeting. Ndewonu. Ndewozu is panicking. Aina baha 10 pondo. Biafra 10. Zoo 0. One nobo jesi na agba. Even if they bring $75 billion to give Trump, Trump will never work with a terrorist country like Zoo. Hallelujah. Yes, now we no be them. I'm proud. I'm following ihe niile a na-eme. Esokwu nje Washington jụọ ndị village gị nọ n'obodo oyibo nọ na America ebe a. Why they no show their face for Washington DC? Follow bring Trump. All the people fighting our Prime Minister Oge Nkere, all of them are Fulani terrorists, are Fonja and the zoo animals. 90% of them have been busted. Even if they are answering Biafra name, don't mind them. Biafra is here. We know all of them. They won. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. The TikTok. They won. They won. They won. The Facebook and YouTube. You are our strength. Thank you. Wait for the next one from Town Hall meeting. They won.